What's up, y'all? I know it's been a little bit, well, about a week or so. It's been pretty busy past couple weeks since I got the bike and everything. First things first, I'm going to show you I've acquired something else now. Got a bike, and then 2 weeks later, I get this from a friend who I'm making payments on. Yep. Now I have a car. I'm making like some low, easy payments on it. So, can't drive it around still because I need to get my driver's license. Well, okay, so I sneak a drive in once in a while. But, unless once I get my driver's license thing straightened out and everything, I have a vehicle to drive around in. So yeah, the other thing, this. Yep. What happened, you may ask? Let's see. A couple days ago, Friday morning at work, just doing what I usually do, pulling stuff out of the bays in the back warehouse of the store, replenishing stuff and everything. So I'm trying to get a box from the top of the bay that's kind of stuck. As I'm on this like a 6-foot ladder, and as I'm pulling it, somehow I lose my grip, lose my balance on the ladder tilts, I couldn't catch myself in time, and down I went. I hit ass first and then my arm. Delightfully painful. My head just like there's another bay right behind me. If like for any of you out there that's worked in warehouses before and know what warehouse shoving looks like, the big heavy metal framing, the heavy ass fucking bars and shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, there's one right behind me. My head misses the bar by a few inches. Instead my head hits a cardboard box that has a couple like little Chotsky shits in it. I got so fucking lucky. My head would have hit that bar, would have been night, and I probably wouldn't be making this video right now. It's ridiculous. Felt really stupid, but accidents happen. But anyway, luckily, my job is paying for everything. As long as they don't change that. So, got it taken care of. Got to put in the sling. Got some meds. My tailbone hurts like a bitch right now. Lovely. Yeah. Anyway, just picked up a couple things from the store. Gonna head inside. So, it's gonna be probably later on. It's gonna be more of a sitting rant than a walking rant because ow. As I was saying, this hairline fracture in the elbow, radius something or another. I had to look at the paperwork and everything, but hopefully it won't be like this too long. Doctor ordered me not to go to work tomorrow, but I do have to go to a doctor's appointment tomorrow afternoon. So yeah. Otherwise, not doing too bad for this. First time I ever did anything like this. And didn't make it the last. But anyway, I just want to touch base real quick. I'm trying to keep these videos like under 15 minutes if possible. But I just want to touch a base on the Trayvon Martin case thing. Old Zimmerman getting off scot-free bullshit. Looking at certain posts online and everything, and then you read the comments from everyone, I gotta say, some of you people out there in the internet world are complete fucking morons. Some of you just say some shit and talk out of your ass, don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. It's like, you have no concept of what the real world is. And it's like, wow. Are people really that stupid? However, I do have to say this. I was expecting to see as much of the same shit on my Facebook wall. But honestly, except for a couple of you, most of the posts have been pretty much common sense, you know. There was a couple posts, stupid fucking posts, you know, and it was just a couple small posts at that, you know, and but for the most part, everybody surprisingly enough, you know, my Facebook walls are pretty much, you know, on one side of everything, I guess. Mostly to do I've pretty much deleted most of the fucking trash off of my fucking Facebook, that's why I made like another profile for like just band only, music only, and then my personal one I've made personal. And I'm actually still trimming the fat off of that. Anyway, I want to talk about those idiots that just comment about shit and they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Number one, okay, if you're comparing this to the OJ case, you're a fucking idiot. So I've seen a lot of people like, oh well, when OJ got off, I saw black people were all kind of all happy. You know, what's the deal now? It's not the same fucking thing. Okay, let me get something straight. Number one, a lot of us brown people, a lot of us really didn't think OJ was innocent. A lot of us really didn't give a shit. You know? Because, let me tell you what it came down to. It wasn't the fact of skin tone. It was the fact that OJ had fucking money. Money talks. I mean, here you got a guy, all-American football guy, blah, 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 you know. All his money and everything, and he doesn't have it now, obviously. But he did then. And that's pretty much what helped him get off. It had nothing to do. I mean, it's funny if it was a different case. If it was somebody same skin tone, I will go that far. Same skin tone who had nowhere near as much money and was a nobody, who wasn't a football star, then they would have been fried. Of course, karma caught up to OJ, obviously, because he just did stupid shit after that. So, fuck him. It's like, I don't give a fuck about OJ. You know, so people who are comparing this to OJ need to shut the fuck up and suck a bag of dicks. Then all the people crying, oh, there's going to be a riot. Maybe there will, maybe there won't. Hopefully, honestly, there won't be. Hopefully, I mean, protest is one thing, you know, but riots are fucking stupid. And for all you people bitching about, oh, when the black people are going to riot, you know, let me give you the perspective of someone who was actually around for a riot, you know. I was around for the 91 riots out here in Los Angeles. When the whole Rodney King thing went down and everything. Was that 91? Well, during the riots after the whole Rodney King trial. I'm a little old, I guess, so I have memory lapses as far as dates go. But, you know, I do remember, you know, after that case, seeing fucking buildings, just people fucking looting shit, burning buildings down. The building I lived in at the time, a lot of the tenants got together and were up on the roofs, posted up on the roofs with fucking hoses. You know, waiting for somebody to try to torch the place, you know, which I think somebody did and they got hosed down. But, yeah, Koreatown, a lot of the store owners were on top of their stores with automatic rifles guarding their shit. You know? I remember walking down the street, ballsy as I was then, apparently. Motherfuckers just smashing into warehouse music, running off with shit, smashing the drugstores. Fucking security guards standing there. Nothing. They're like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Can't blame them. You know, you don't get paid enough to fucking stop fucking 30 people from breaking in somewhere, and it's just you. And, you know, the riot thing was complete bullshit. Okay? A lot of time riots are bullshit. I mean, there's one thing, it's like they start off as something as an angry protest, sort of. But they develop because of other idiots and everything. They develop into just stupidity. People just looking for an excuse to fucking destroy. And it just basically is like, an excuse for chaos. Let's just join in on it. Because there was a lot of people jumping in on it. They could give a shit about the whole case, Rodney King case. All they wanted to do was just smash and grab. That's all that was. So hopefully there's no riot or anything. Hopefully there's not. Hopefully there needs to be some sort of justice, but riots are not going to do it. Let's see. But yeah, people who are bitching, oh, it's not even a race thing. Fucking Zimmerman was a Mexican. Okay. Let's break this down here. Actually, he's part white, I think part Peruvian. It's not really Mexican. Or some there is some sort of kind of a Latino in there, I think. But he's not Mexican, But, he's basically, it's like, it kind of is a racial thing because a lot of people are basically treating him as white. And you know what? Alright, fine. Let's take the whole race thing out of this. Let's not make it about race. Okay. Fine. Let's not make it about race. Alright. Let's just say the race of Zimmerman and the race of Trayvon Martin. No. No race. There's no race. Let's just say they were both white. Or something like that. Okay? Alright. 17-year-old kid. Granted, supposedly he was like 6 feet tall or something like that. But he's walking into a gated community where his dad lives with some tea and some Skittles. Then you have this guy. He's a neighborhood watch guy. Well, technically he wasn't even neighborhood watch. But he'd been drinking. He's carrying a gun that he didn't have a permit for it or license. And he's following these kids around. Okay. Number one, Zimmerman. Even if, being neighborhood watch, your job is to watch. You're not even allowed to carry weapons. You're not allowed to confront anyone. What you do, you watch and you report. If he was suspicious, if he said, hey, I don't ever seen these kids before, I don't like this. You know what he does? You should have did? Call the cops. If he wanted to be such a concerned citizen, he should have done that. The outcome would have been a little bit different. The kid would still be alive. His ass wouldn't be one of the most hated people in America right now. Seriously. It was that simple, but, homeboy, hey, had a little buzz going on. He decided to be fucking G.I. Joe. And I'm sorry, if somebody's... Okay, you want to say it's like, oh, well, maybe Trayvon shouldn't have fucking attacked her. Everything. Okay. So he shouldn't have kind of confronted him. But the problem is, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you got somebody... Me personally, if somebody's fucking stalking me, just fucking following me around and everything and talking shit, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is going on here? See, the whole thing was fucking bullshit. It was handled fucking wrong. All because this guy was drunk and wanted to be fucking gung-ho. Okay, he got socked. Okay, he got punched because he was being a fucking dick. That doesn't give him excuse to pull out a gun and shoot the kid for punching him for being a dick. Seriously. It's not a matter of race, it's a matter of common sense. That was fucking stupid. The fact that there were two different races, that kind of escalated things. Of course, the media blows on that more. Of course. It's sensationalism. Of course, of course, you're gonna play on that. Like, oh, what? The kid was black and the guy was white-ish. Yes, news. Of course, they're gonna play on that. The fact of the matter is, somebody's son is dead because somebody was a complete fucking idiot and had a gun when they shouldn't have. And of course, the courts, they found him not guilty to let him go. That's a bunch of bullshit. You all know that's a bunch of bullshit. Anyone who says, oh, well, justice was served, you are a complete fucking moron, you're an idiot, and you're what's wrong with this fucking country. People like you. If you think the shit that went down that night was by the book and good, you're a fucking idiot. You're fucking stupid. I want you to tell that to that kid's parents. I want you to go up to every parent who's lost their kid because some moron had a gun, be it somebody like Zimmerman or some Zimmerman-like people saying stuff that was racially motivated, gang shootings, whatever. I want you to walk up to the parents and tell them that shit. I want you to walk up to the parents and tell them, oh, well, you know, it's your kid's fault they got killed. Go ahead. Go right the fuck ahead. Be that fucking asshole. Whatever you get after that, you deserve.